Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you doing? NDO in the house. We've got a great show coming up for you. I know it's a Tuesday. Usually we have it on Mondays, but I attended a funeral yesterday, and that's why we had to push it to today. I was. It's very generous of my good friend today's show guest today, Anthony Patterson, who's going to be joining us today, who did it. So yeah, let me go ahead and run that intro so that way I can bring him on in. So here goes the intro. Hey, Anthony, I got to switch me around. You're the important person. Why they got me all little? I mean, you all little, me big. They, how you doing, brother?
Nice, man.
Good, good, good. Oh, bro, real quick, we
How's the
got
signal? It looks like
it's
it's
you're a
okay.
little glitchy, man. You're glitchy, but that's all right. We'll work through it, man. It happens. That's our first world problems, brother. First world problem. So
There we go.
Gavino, he
There we
says,
go.
"Hello, amigo. How are you doing?" Borrado, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? We got a resident artist, David Vela, in the house. He says, "What's up, Indio?" Oakland is watching. David Vela, obviously, he's the actor. He's the Centurion on the Netflix series The Chosen. So be sure you go out and check out The Chosen. And actually, he was on an episode this past week where he was the father of a bride that was there in the TV show. So be sure you patronize that, give it support, give it some thumbs up because David's in there and keep him working. Borrado says, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Vela?" B, by the way, Borrado, he's a DJ out of Houston, Texas, and he's always spinning the tunes out there. I send him music, and he's a great guy. So definitely somebody that I really respect and admire. And a great guy. Rick Balderrama, my good friend, how are you doing, Rick? Saludos. He was. Thank you very much for. He was there with me at the funeral. Really, it was great to have, because it's sad circumstances to be at a funeral and everything else. But and by the way, I want to apologize to you for having to cancel and reschedule. And I really appreciate you being so gracious to allow us to move it to the new date. I really do appreciate you allowing me to do that, brother. I really do.
No problem, man. I'm having a hard time. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what, but I'm having a hard time hearing you.
It looks
Let
like
me
your
see.
Wi-Fi is going in and out.
See in my. Can you hear me?
You're coming in and out. You're breaking up, bro.
Let me try this, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Let
you're
me
good. David Vela
try to
says,
work through
"Saludos,
this.
Anthony." Stephanie Nicole says, "Hey, babe, how are you doing?" I think she's talking about you for sure. Yes, sir. This is says that.
Join us, Garrett.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Go ahead
There
and
we
do it.
go,
I'll keep. I'll
Anthony.
keep. I'll keep announcing the.
Let me try from my phone. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier because my.
All right, that'll work. Jojo Herrera, saludos, Indio and Anthony Patterson. Your West Texas guys. Grito, thank you very much. That's a Tejano Up Radio, those guys, real quick. The Lone Meskin. How are you doing, brother? Thank you so very much for joining us. He said, yeah, I hear a little feedback, bro. You're coming back and forth there. Uh, Borrado says, Indio, don't scare me. I almost dropped my taco when you said my name. Stop, bro. Ford Muscle Luis, he says, hello, Anthony. What's up? Stephanie says, "Is the West Texas win?" That's what it is. Yeah, the West Texas win. Technical difficulties always happens. Very strange. Yes, it is. He comes in and out. So, hey, Anthony, why don't you go ahead and try logging out and logging back in? And in the meantime, let me go ahead and play Anthony's song right now, which is called "No Digas No." It's his current single, so that way we can give him an opportunity to log out and log back in. Goes like this. Check it out.
extraño tus besos, extraño tus labios y tu modo de ser. Confiésalo, lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no, estoy atento a tu amor, no lo voy a negar. Y sé que tú también lo desesperas ya por besarme, lo desesperas ya por besarme. Acepta lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no. Ay, no me digas no, chiquita. Put away, baby. No me digas no, porque extraño tus besos, extraño tus labios y tu modo de ser. Confiésalo, lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no, estoy atento a tu amor, no lo voy a negar. Y sé que tú también lo desesperas ya por besarme, lo desesperas ya por besarme. Acepta lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no. Acepta lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no.
Yeah, no mas. All right, you're back, brother.
Back. Good.
You're good. You're sure we're good. Nah, it's good. Great song, bro. Great song.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
yeah, and I forgot to leave on the sponsor, Ron Hover RV
Ron
and
Hoover, RV Marine of Odessa, Texas, Papa.
yeah, Odessa, Texas. You're a West Texas boy, man. That's a great
West
thing,
Texas,
man.
man.
Yes.
I've been in
You
West
and
Texas
you and
for
me,
about
brother.
4 years now.
Yeah, you and me, we're West Texas, brother. That's where we're at. You're not too far, man. We're neighbors, man. You know, we're not too far apart. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that song. I know a lot of y'all are like, it's the digital age. It's first world problems. That's what I say. It's because like only we have these issues, you know, that we can complain about the internet connection. People are complaining about not having food, not having water. We're complaining about internet. You know, it kind of puts it into perspective for us.
Yeah, we're all cheap flowers.
I know, right? Right. So, but y'all guys give me a comment because I think I lost all of your comments and I don't know what happened. But anyway, so getting back to your journey here, it's yeah, I see you, B, but I don't see you on this side. I don't know what's going on. So new song, man, is pretty good. Got your lady friend in there, man. Tell me a little bit about the song, brother. What brought it on, man?
I got my wife in the me, man. Are you hear me?
You're still skipping a little bit, bro.
Let me try my phone, okay? Maybe that helps.
Yeah,
I'm not getting
for sure. Yeah, go for it, man. Do it. Yeah,
connection here, man.
do it.
I don't know what.
Hey, Fabian. Fabian says, hey, what's up, Anthony and Indio? Saludos de parte de sus amigos, los Arcos Hermanos Peña. Guys, thank you so very much, man. I really do appreciate you guys sending out your birthday wishes as well. I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all who did send out birthday wishes to me. It humbles me that so many of y'all did that, and I really do appreciate it. I feel undeserving of all the accolades that y'all gave me, and all the well wishes. Just they humble me, and I really do appreciate it. I am not accustomed to that. You guys know that I do this because I love what I do, but I don't. I don't do this for accolades. I do it just because I love what I do. So thank you so very much for y'all giving me the accolades for my birthday. I really do. And are you better now, brother?
I think we're better, right? Are we good?
You're a lot cleaner.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
so
good, man. Good.
Fabian says you're welcome, my brother. No, thank you guys, man. I really do appreciate all the birthday wishes. And now that we have this little break for that, I'm gonna announce something today that I'm doing for everybody that's in the music business. Y'all guys know me that I never try to be pedantic. I don't try to be like the smartest person or anything, but I do have a lot of knowledge within me. I've been in the business for a long time. So what I'm launching today, later on tonight, I'll do a full launch and I'll put a whole thing up, is that I'm doing a section on Cuvo Radio that y'all guys can come in if you're an artist, if you're a band, and all you have to do is just put in your email and I will email you or give you access to a guide that will guide you through your first year career. I will show you how to fill out an application for the BMI. I will show you how to get all the licenses that you deserve to get, from writing, from publishing, from LLCs, from LLMs, PFOs, all of the licenses that a singer needs to have, because you don't have that education. We forget there's a music side, but it's a music business side. And what's happening today is that Spotify is taking a lot of music and money away from artists. And we need to impede this. We need to stop this. We need to give the music back to the people and back to the artist. And we need to tell artists like you, Anthony, thank you so very much for all the hard work and effort that you put in, that we appreciate all the love that you put into your music, because you make us dance. You give us a smile on our faces. It is your music that we love. We fall in love to your music. We dance our first dance to your music. We get married to your music. We have our quinceañeras to your music. That is the beautiful club that you belong to. And I want to make it possible for all artists to have this information to you. It's free. I'm not charging anything. All of this music, all this information is just free from me to you guys to use as whatever you want, to make it completely possible for you to do, so that way you have all the information that you need. So no, you don't have to have any questions. I'll show you how to get your ISRC code. I'll show you how to get everything that you need, even register with Latin Grammys, so that way you can become a voting member, so that way you can be associate member. All of these things that you need in order to move your career forward, so that way you can be fair for everyone, and you won't be misguided, and you'll get the money you deserve. Because I have my licenses, but they don't mean diddly squat if you don't have yours.
Yeah.
And so the only way we can level up is together. And the greatest gift that we can do, what is knowledge without sharing it with someone? Right?
That's right. Yes, sir, man. That's exactly right.
So that's what it is for at least. Happy birthday, India. Thank you, bro. That was yesterday, bro.
And birthday boy?
Yeah, that was a couple of days ago. But that's all right. I had somebody who was like, man, you spent your birthday at a funeral. And I was like, no, I didn't. It was a great day. It was a day to celebrate my friend, and it was a day to celebrate with, to think of, family and friends, and it's to reflect on who we are and why we're here. And it's great. To me, it was perfect, because, I don't celebrate myself. I always celebrate others, and that's the reason it should be. Jojo says, un grito. Thank you, bro. So there you go, Jojo. Tejano Up Radio. They have a free app. Go ahead and Yeah, they're really a great audience. I mean, a great radio. They have a lot of things that they do in the community. The Tejano Up Radio, check them out, man. It's a free app. They got great music as well. Some great DJs. The DJs are really awesome. So check them out. Yeah, they play music, Tejano music, just like me, but they're awesome. So if you want Tejano Radio, you don't like what I play, Tejano Up Radio, they're pretty awesome, man. They're great guys too. So definitely, I support everybody. So that's my deal. So anyway, talking about I didn't want to say it was your wife because I didn't know if you wanted to put that out there because I know, and I mentioned
it was kind of funny, right? Because I got mixed not mixed reviews, but mixed how would I say it, bro? Like mixed
responses.
Mixed like consejos, right? Hey, bro, don't put your wife in it, because you don't want people kind of knowing your wife and yada yada yada, or put her in there. I don't know, but it wasn't planned, bro. So I go. Mike Lopez does my production for my videos, and I'm kind of a fly by night kind of guy, right? I just said, look, bro, just tell me where to meet you, how to dress, and whatever. You're the producer, bro. You just tell me what you want me to do, we'll do it, right? And so like last minute, I'm like, you know what, bro? Can I put my wife in it? And he was like, yeah, man. So he was telling me, bro, he's been doing it for like 25 years, doing videos for countless artists, right? Yeah, everyone kind of knows who Mike Lopez is. He was like, bro, but I've never ever had an artist bring his wife. Like we always have a model or an actress or whatever, right? But you're the first one that brought your wife, which is really, really cool, man. So normally we had fun with it, man, and we had a good time doing the video, and it's really, really cool, man, for my kid to see, for my little boy to see, my family to see, right, mom and dad, and kind of like a love song video together. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it came out really good. And I was happy with it.
Yeah, it's good because sometimes you want to be guarded in your own personal stuff, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that sometimes people want to put it out there, and sometimes people don't want to put it out there, and it's all a preference. And for me, I just respect the artist, whatever the artist wants. It's not necessarily what I want. It's what the artist wants. And, if they want to mention it, that's cool. If they don't, well, then, I'll just leave it out. But it's a great video regardless. It was a great song, great video. And I really enjoyed it, and
thank you.
What I love about your music, and we were talking about it a little bit before we started, was that you have great production. You always have great production, and I really appreciate that. We have to understand in this day and age, yes, it's possible for you to record your album in your bedroom. You can do it. It's possible. Doesn't mean you should, but you can. But it's great production. It really is great production, and I really enjoyed it. And sometimes people want to put too much into it. They want to have a lot of everything going on, and less is more. And so great song, great production.
Yeah, I really don't want to put like a bunch of pasadas in it and a bunch of crazy keys and a bunch of different tempos. And, man, when I look at doing music, and like I said, bro, I mean, everyone gives you their piece of advice, right, on what you should do, what you should not do. And, but I try to make music just so people want to get up and dance, bro.
Yeah.
And that's it. Have a good time, danceable beat, keep it simple, but make it sound full by being simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
It's kind of the vibe I try to go with.
Yeah, it's definitely it works for you, man. It's definitely. Lola Navarrete, she says DJ Lola E from Tejano to the Bone is in the building, showing some love and support. Lola, let us know where your show is on so that we can share it and go check out people go out there and check out Lola there on Tejano to the Bone. She'll put down her when her show is at so that we can go and show some support. And the Lone Mexican says Allie's going back to the studio in April, and Allie is the young phenom, the 15-year-old girl that's been singing with Shelly since she was like 12. I've known her since she's 12. Then next thing you know, that I get an invitation, go to her quinceañera, and I'm like, holy crap, her quinceañera already. Damn, I'm old, man. But she's a wonderful talent. She's got a great band, and it's great seeing she puts in the work. That's the key thing. She puts in the work in being a great artist, and so it's wonderful to see everything else. And as far as this song, No Digas No, what was your motivation for the song? Who wrote the song?
His name is Roddy Soto, bro. So I don't even remember, man. Probably like 25 years ago, maybe 30 years ago. There was a band they were called the Tejano Breed. And they were out of Carrizo Springs, Texas, bro, right? And that's kind of where I grew up. I grew up in Carrizo and then in Divine. And when I was a kid, bro, we used to go watch Tejano Breed play. That was like, they were like the band, right? In Carrizo, Crystal City, like they were that band, right? When I was a kid. And so I always loved that song, man. I always loved it. I always kept it on my playlist. And so when it came down to I got about 6 songs recorded, right, that we've done already. We were, guys on my team were like, look, bro, we got to put out another song. It's already been 4 or 5 months, right? It's time for another song. I know we want to do an album, but we got to put one out, man. And we hadn't recorded this song yet. And I had told Eddie and I had told Lupe, I'm like, dude, I really want to do No Digas No, right? And I sent it over to Eddie. He's like, I love it for you, bro. It's perfect. Let's do it.
It's always good, but it's a blessing from the guy that put it out there the first time.
Yeah. He goes, I love it, bro. So I done another song that I'm really in love with, right? I did another song I'm really in love with, probably my favorite song I've done so far. And I talked it over with the original group that recorded it, and they weren't really too happy about me redoing it, right? So yeah, dude, it was my favorite one. So I said, so let me not that, I'm doing music to have fun with it and to make music that I like, that I want to redo. So I reached out to Tejano Breed. I'm like, look, man, I want to do this song. Y'all did it once. I want to kind of do it my style. And they were like, bro, we'd be honored if you do it, man. Like you're from the area, you're from the hood, you're keeping it going, man. Like I'm happy. Let's do it, right? And we did it, bro. And I love the way it came out, man. I just got wind this week. It's charted on 3 different Tejano stations already. It's doing pretty well, and it's my first cumbia that we released. And I'm more like a ranchera guy, right? I want to be on the dance floor. I want to be doing vueltas with my wife, and I want to be drinking, having a good time. So I was real leery about doing a cumbia, but I'm glad we did this one because it brings me back home, right? To where I found the love for music, where my dad would get on stage and sing in Carrizo and play the bass and play with bands, and that's where it all started out for me. So for my first cumbia, I wanted it to be special, and this was it. Like I couldn't pick a more special song for me to do in my first cumbia for me personally,
Well, it's a good song, and it's really well. And you know what? Since you got the blessings of the guys, that's definitely. And it goes back to some of the things that I always say. Good music it's not like milk. It doesn't spoil. It doesn't have much recipe. It does not. Yeah. There you go. Lola let us know that she is on every Saturday from noon to 2 on TejanoToTheBone.com. That's nice. From noon to 2 on TejanoToTheBone.com. It's another radio station, so go ahead and check her out on that. So go out and support. We're all doing the same thing. We're all just lifting up Tejano music. The only way we can do it is together. And Jojo says, "Saludos to Stephanie from Tejano Up Radio." Where is she at? She didn't say hello. Anthony, you may have met my son Alfredo Jr. He worked with Ron Hoover in Odessa.
Alfredo Jr.
Alfredo Rios Jr.
Oh yeah. He works in the. Yeah, he works in the Katy in the Houston store. Yeah. He's also a musician. He plays drums. I mean, he's got a band. He's got a band there in Houston. They play conjunto music.
Yeah, Alfredo, he does the bass. So he's they were with Grupo Fijo.
Yeah, Fijo. Yeah, Grupo Fijo. Yeah.
There you go. See, there you go. Can't wait to see Ali back into the studio coming up. But she's not only talented, also an amazing career in music. There you go. Albert Garcia says, "Hey, saludos, AP. You're doing awesome, bro. Awesome. There you go.
El A Train, El Hall of Famer A Train.
I know, right? Lola says, can you send me your music? Lola E73 at yahoo.com.
Yeah, for
Lola,
sure.
if not, just go ahead and send me a message and I'll send you what I got, girlfriend. I don't have a problem sharing. So yeah, you just let me know and I can send you what you need. Just send me a message. Tell me what it is that you want and I'll send it to you. Whatever I got, you got, girl. Not a worry. We're all here together. But yeah, no, it's a great song. You know, one of the songs that you did earlier that when I first interviewed you, I was one of the first people to
Yeah, you sure were.
One of the things that I really did love that you put out was the Emilio melody. And, you know, we shared stories about Emilio because you knew him at the same time I did, but, you know, our path didn't really cross.
Yeah.
Because I was on a different side, you know. It doesn't matter, you know, I mean, we still knew him the same way. He was still the same person to both of us. But let me go ahead and play that song, the Emilio melody, because it's well put together. And once again, great production. And I really love the video because it's fun.
Yeah, no, it's my first video I ever did, man. And so,
well,
for anybody watching the video, if y'all pay attention to the middle of the song, you'll see a video of Emilio, man, singing, having a good time.
Yeah,
man. So it's a real cool video, real sentimental video.
Yeah, and it's we can see that you're kind of a little nervous sometimes in it. So we know where you started out the video, where you're comfortable. You're comfortable because you've been doing it. You're comfortable for doing it.
Comfortable-ish.
No, great video. The Emilio melody from the one and only Anthony Patterson. That's Anthony Patterson. I'm Indio, right here on Cuba Radio.
Acércate a mí, abrazados junto así, no podrán separarnos. Aunque tus padres no quieren, tus amigos no comprenden que nos vamos a casar. Si te dicen soy perdido, como pájaros sin nido, no saben la verdad. Mi destino es contigo, querida, vente conmigo. Quiero amarte más y más. Si te crees tú de ellos, no saben la verdad. Si piensas mi amor te deseo, mi vida y acabar. Y yo sé que yo te quiero, mi amor es muy sincero, no saben la verdad. Mi destino es contigo, querida, vente conmigo. Quiero amarte más y más. Recordando el cámara Emilio, shoot it. Óigame Diosito, quiero explicarle, quiero que me digas cómo le haré para que me entienda. Esta muchacha quiere ser mi amiga, pero yo no quiero ser. Es muy difícil estando yo con ella, oliendo su perfume, quiero acariciar su piel. Luego me abraza, me siento muy contento, me dice tú eres mi amigo, se me acaba la fe. ¿Cómo le haré para decirle que la quiero? ¿Cómo le haré? A Diosito tengo miedo. ¿Cómo le haré? Ser su amigo ya no puedo.
that's a having fun, good time song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can't get better than Emilio, bro. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was interviewing Destiny Navaida and Raulito came on, in the comments, and we started having a conversation. And Destiny's like, hey, what about me?
Yes, it's my show.
I was like, I'm sorry, man, but we have a lot of conversations, him and I, from back in the day. But I mean, that's the one thing that I see in your song that's a lot that happens a lot is that it's just having a good time, and there's nothing wrong with just having a good time, and it doesn't have to be fancy.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just,
there's, I mean, yeah, my producers, they try to get me vocal lessons and coaching. I'm like, look, bro, I'm not trying to be my vocalist of the year, bro. You know what I mean? I just want to make some badass music. People want to dance to and have a good time. If people love it, they love it. If they don't love me, they don't love me. It's okay, right? I just want to make some badass music and let's just jam to it, right? Yeah, do I want to sound good? Do I want to sing good? Of course, right? But I'm not trying to be the next Bruno Mars, right? Let's just have fun with music and see where it goes, Papa. That's it.
yeah, it's just have a good time, and that's the thing is just make sure that you go out there and you have yourself a good time. Be true to the music, be true to your fans, and I think that's one of the things that I see here recently. I've seen a couple of comments of fans getting upset with the artists that they follow. Remember, I always mention it, and I always say I am nothing without the people that listen to me. I am nothing without the fans, and I don't call them fans. They're my friends.
Sure.
I don't have fans. I still don't know why people want to take my picture. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I appreciate you and that follow me and everything else. I really do. David Vela says it's a cool song, Anthony, from Raider Nation. By the way, Alfredo Rios, he joined us. He says, "What's up, Anthony?
Oh, Freddie, put her on Hoover, Papa. Put her on Hoover in the house."
They're all in the house. Hey, you're getting your Christmas bonus now. No, just
kidding. Yeah, man. It's funny, man. Like when I look at like Kansas City, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we recorded that song, first off, as soon as I heard it, I loved it, right? As soon as I heard the intro, we did it, I came out, I'm like, bro, I love the way it came out, right? And there's like some big time artists, I'm not mentioning names, but big time artists that told me, hey, bro, like, why would you do that song? Like, who wants to go to Kansas City? I'm like, bro, it's an old Ma song. What? Right? Like, you know what I mean? And if I would have listened to them, I would have never released it. And that song took off for me, right? That song did very, very well, man. So that just kind of taught me, just do what you want to do and do the music you want to do, right? It's your music.
Yeah.
You're the one paying for the production. You're the one paying for your time, right? Just do what you want to do, man. And that's kind of the route that I'm starting to see, is that everyone's going to give you their opinions, right? But it's your music, and just do the music you want to do, right?
Be true to yourself. It's really that's it. And everybody's going to have an opinion about whether you should or shouldn't do. But as long as you're happy, and this is a piece of advice for all artists. And you know what? Let me start with this. Advice is a bowl of apples. You take the ones you want and leave the ones that you don't. Okay.
Yeah.
But here's a piece of advice for all artists. If it's not good for you, then don't put it out. If you're not happy with it, don't release it.
Yeah.
Don't release it until you're 100% happy with it.
Yeah.
That's when you release it.
Yeah.
So
and that's what we were, we're trying to put a timeline on the album, right? And,
don't do that. That's not going to work.
We're trying to put a timeline on it. And, finally I just told him, I said, look, bro, I'm not on a timeline. I don't have a label. I don't have 85 gigs booked. You know what I mean? Where, we can take our time with it, man. Take our time with it. Can have it come out the way we want it to sound, the way we want it to come out, and what we want the music to feel like, right? And just do it whenever we're ready, right? Take our time with it, and so that's what we've been doing, man. So hopefully, we're aiming for like a June or July for the album to be done, but we'll see what happens.
I've been in this business long enough, bro. Nah. There's too much going on. There's so much going on. Life happens.
Yeah.
It really does. So, you just got to give it your break. There's Marina Morales. Mar.
Salud.
She's here. She's we're fixing to start a show coming up on Thursday. We have a show coming up. We're going to be interviewing a young lady who just released her first single. She's like 12 years old, bro.
Wow.
13 years old, and they're young, but it's encouraging to me that we're having such young singers come into the business.
Yeah.
You know, because that means that the music is moving forward. You know
yeah. You know, when I went to, we were at Fanfare, right? And it was so uplifting to see so many young kids on stage, right?
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and enjoying the bajo and the accordion and the Tejano Conjunto sound. More than that, bro, like it was so encouraging to see like young Tejano podcasters, right?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to do like Tejano podcast being in high school, right? And I'm like, man, it's really, really cool. Really, really cool to see, man. Is that,
dude,
you know,
I'm old, dude. I'm not young, man. I'm
no,
not
no, bro, but you know what I mean? You know, when people think about Tejano, right? People think it's just by 45 and up, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it's funny that you say that because of the fact that people have given me, sometimes they've given me a little static and said, there's no way that you have as many listeners as you do. And I'm like, dude, I have 132 countries that are listening to me.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing anything. All I'm doing is playing good music and playing new music. And I'm telling people, this is why I like this song. This is what I enjoy about this song. And I'm not denying anybody any access. I mean, obviously within reason, you know, you have to be recorded within, you know, industry standards. You have to have an ISRC code, you know, and it has to be produced right. Like I said, we visited earlier today. Just because you can record in your bedroom doesn't mean you should be recording in your bedroom.
I mean, if you're, I think, you know, if you're I'm keeping me out of this, right? I'm not saying Anthony Patterson. I'm saying if you're like a successful musician in the industry and for years and years and years, and you know how to work sound and you know how to, by all means, right? You know, do it. But if you're an upcoming artist, you know, you need someone you need someone that knows music and that knows how to produce to be able to help you with it, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying there's not any exceptions. That's not what I'm saying. No, please don't twist my words. What I'm saying is that if you're going to do that, you have to be willing to accept constructive criticism and know the difference between constructive criticism and actual criticism in itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Critique is different from criticism. A critique is just trying to help you get better.
Yeah,
criticism is just trying to cut you down, and that's I would never criticize someone to cut them down. I would give them in order to get them better. But you know, yes, there are exceptions to the rule, as with everything. Yeah. But you know, there's a lot of good people that are out there and everything else. But yeah, Marina, she's wonderful. She's got a great lineage. Her father is very, very famous in the business. I don't want to mention it because she didn't tell me if I could. And she's going to be my co-host on our new show.
Nice. Awesome.
Thursdays. Definitely, for sure. The Lone Mexican says, hello, Luis. He saw your post there. And Hoya is in the house. Good evening, everyone. La Hoya is here. She's also one of the hosts here on Cuba Radio. She has Vámonos con La Hoya. She does a lot of on-location shows. She's fixing to start her other show. She's doing a kind of like I hate calling it The View, but it's not. It's not The View. Yeah. It's just Tejano ladies talking about Tejano events, you know. But there's it's not chisme. It's not. So don't go there. It's just actual constructive stuff that they're talking about. And not that chisme is not constructive. I don't know if it is or isn't, but it's just something that they're.
You know, to touch on that, man, like, you know, I never really paid it no mind or really didn't really notice too much, right? But, you know, how much y'all do, you know what I mean? Like La Hoya, you know, all the people that, you know, that do the interviews and that show up to the events and take time out of y'all's day to move with all of y'all's equipment and y'all's cameras. It's a lot of work that y'all do, man. It really is, man. And I just want to tell y'all, I didn't notice it until I kind of started doing this, right? You know, I start noticing more things, right? And I'm like, man, these guys, these women, ladies, man, they do a lot of work to be able to go out there and interview artists and take and y'all travel far, man. You know,
Yeah,
gas, time, money. I mean, dude, y'all do a lot of work. So big props to all of y'all that do what you do, man.
you should have seen us at the radio gala. I had my two 4K cameras. I had four microphones, my sound system, my internet connection because I don't use other people's internet. I use my own. I bring my own. And then I have my backdrop. I have my lights. My lights are $700 a piece. Just
Yeah.
my cameras are $1,200 each. And then my cables, all my cabling, all my microphones, all my digital setup and everything else. And then I interviewed 52 people in
Wow.
one night. And I
And,
did.
and I almost made it, man. I almost made it. But I was coming in from Odessa, right? That Thursday evening, and we had
Hey,
rehearsal. We had a
from
rehearsal.
Angelo, bro. I was just as far.
Yeah, yeah, man. But we I was heading in for rehearsal, right? Because we were playing Friday night,
Yeah, yeah,
man. And dude, just my luck, bro. Just my luck. As soon as I passed like Junction, right on I-10,
yeah.
I'm like, what's up with my throat? It feels kind of funny, man. Dude, I lost my voice, man. I lost my voice when we got to rehearsal, and the guys are like, "Just don't sing, bro. Hold it for tomorrow." And the
See,
guys are like, "You gotta sing, bro. We have to follow you." So we did like 2.5, 3 hours of rehearsal, right? So by the next day, bro, no tenía voz at all, man. And I said, "It's all right, man. Fuck it. This happened once a year. This I'm gonna have fun with it." So I got up, bro. I got up with my voice out, everything, man, and we still had a good time, and everybody had a good time, bro. But yeah, just I'm like my first fanfare, right? My first fanfare. This has to happen, you know.
it's all right, man. As long as you go out there and do your best, that's all that really matters. But yeah, no, it's a lot of good work. It's called Hoya Views, is what Hoya was saying, by the way. So
Nice.
be looking out for that.
Saludos.
Good friend of the show, DJ Suavecito Angel Montemayor. Good evening, guys. Hey, how you doing, brother?
DJ Suave.
Yeah, DJ.
Patterson.
Awesome guy. Awesome. Hoya says still trying to find a good name for the new show. Mel Abrego will also be her co-host that's there. And so saludos Indio and AP Puro Baby. Puro AP Baby. I made my podcast on the go with my traveling table. She has a traveling table. And it drives me nuts. I'm like, you're like a food cart or something. Right? It's got the arms for the cameras and everything. I was like, but no, it's the love that we do, and it is a lot. You know, I'll be at the Hano Explosion. I'll be at the Memorial Day Bash. I'll be giving away tickets for the Tejano Explosion, so be checking us out for that. Check us out on the radio as well, and I'll be giving out tickets for the Memorial Day Bash as well. So be sure you check out for that. And then also I have my live event that I do on once a month on Thursdays here in San Angelo, where I bring in a band and they perform, and it's a great event that's it's also sponsored by an RV company that we'll talk about later. So there you go. But it's pretty good. Why don't we go ahead and take a listen to Me Voy a Kansas City, because it's a great song. It's wonderful. Dice Angel, yes sir, AP. It's a great song, and you know what? I mentioned it not with you, but a different person. I said, it's a great take on Moss's version. And people were like, Moss. I was like, yes, Moss.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was surprised how many people didn't know that was a Moss song.
Yeah,
But I think, bro, because when they first did the song, it was like the techno. Remember, they were trying to do like the techno stuff.
It was well. I've heard it two different versions. I've heard it kind of more of a country, and then I heard it as a kind of like a dance kind of version.
Yeah, so the original version that they did, I think in the 70s, it was like the techno kind of dance time version.
Yeah, with the little strange.
Yeah, and then I think Jimmy Gonzalez redid it when he did his Live at the Market Square album. He redid it on that one, and he brought it to life again.
Yeah.
And that's when I heard it. And so
it's a good song. It's a good song, but I mean, great versions. It doesn't really matter. Make it yourself because it's all yours. It's all yours. And so that's what it is. Bumper Gomez, good friend of the show. How are you doing, brother? He says, what's up, homies? How are you
And
doing?
Bumper and Bumperlicious.
Right. Hey, thank you very much, Bumper, for joining the show. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. We really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and take a listen to Me Voy a Kansas City from the one and only Anthony Patterson. That is the one and only Anthony Patterson. I'm Indio, right here.
Me voy para olvidarme de ti. Me voy para donde no conozco. Al ver si así me olvido de ti. Al ver que te has ido con otro. Me voy para olvidarme de ti. Me voy para olvidar tus besos. Al cabo ya no eres de mí. Al cabo sé que te perdí. Que goza de tu amor el otro. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City para olvidarme de tu amor. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City para olvidarme de nuestro amor. ¡Qué desgraciado! Puro AP, baby. Me voy para olvidarme de ti. Me voy para olvidar tus besos. Al cabo ya no eres de mí. Al cabo sé que te perdí. Que goza de tu amor el otro. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City para olvidarme de tu amor. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City. Me voy a Kansas City para olvidarme de nuestro amor. De nuestro amor.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, it magically goes by. I can do it, man, all day long. Hoya loves it, man. You know, Ford says they love this song called Kansas City. I mean, Hoya,
Nice. Thank you. Muchas gracias a todos.
yeah, it's, you know, when you sent it to me, I put it on the air, put it on high rotation, it started doing really, really well. And I believe I told you, let it cook, bro. Let it cook. Don't get happy. Let it sing in it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, but you can't tell me that because I just get happy. You know?
Well, no. I mean, like, don't try to put something.
Yeah, no, man, I get it.
A lot of people, they want to put out another song. No. Slow down. This is good.
Yeah.
You know, and it's still doing good. I still have it on my hot hit list. That one and No Digas No is up there. I have Emilio's Melody on a regular rotation.
Nice. Thank you for the support, man, for sure.
Yeah, because it you know, songs need to be played, and then especially like what I hope to do with shows like this is just to get people to better understand the songs and the motivation behind the songs, and then hopefully people understand where they come from, and they're more apt to request it, and go out and buy it. I want people to go out and buy these songs because it's easier for people to listen to the music if they have it on their phone. And trust me, this Spotify thing is it's killing artists because I I don't have an opinion about AI. For me, it's not where it is. I don't believe that it's as advanced as people say it is, because I I use a lot of computers, and I have a computer science degree, and I do a lot of different things, and a lot of my work involves computer graphics and video and audio and all this other stuff. AI is not there yet. It's not even close.
Well, I mean, not even talking about music, right? Because obviously, I mean, I have a real job right during the day, and and we've had general manager meetings we had AI companies pitching us AI AI things to help the company, right? To follow up a customer and stuff like that, right? And I'm always against it, right? I'm like, well, first off, that's not what makes us who we are. What makes us who we are is our people,
Right.
right? That's what makes us, what makes Ron Hoover RV Odessa who Ron Hoover of Odessa is. It's our people, it's our staff, right? It's
Mhm.
not someone that can text you back in an app very, very quickly and that has no emotion, doesn't care what you buy, right? And so, I think that AI is hot right now, and everybody that all the millionaires say to invest in AI. That's a new wave, right? But you're taking the people out of it. That's why I think in the music industry, granted, I'm not a music engineer or I don't have a doctorate in music, but I think that it's going to be very, very tough for AI to take over music. People want to interact with people, right?
Yeah. The point that I'm trying to make is that AI right now is not. It's not to where people don't notice it. It
Yeah,
it's still formulaic. It's still not. It doesn't have enough to give you what you want from music. It can't touch you. It's missing that human element,
yeah,
and it's not advanced enough to even copy a human. It just isn't.
yeah,
But here's the key. Here's the thing that I brought it. This is the reason I brought it up. Spotify announced that it had removed like millions of songs from Spotify. There's not people out there making millions of songs in AI. There just isn't. You just have to look at the numbers. Suno is the biggest maker music, and Suno doesn't even have 1.4 million users, and they're claiming 16 million songs that they removed. So each person's making a million songs. I mean, it's not. It's impossible. Not a million,
yeah.
1,000
Yeah,
songs.
1,000 songs. Yeah,
They're not doing it. They're not doing it. Who's doing it? Spotify's doing it. Why is Spotify doing it? Because if they do it, they keep that pie. They keep it for themselves because they're splitting a pie. So if they're a half of the pie, they don't have to give up, but the other half to actual people.
yeah.
That's why they do it. They're all about taking care of Spotify. They're not taking care of artists.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I mean that's that's a big movement in a lot of businesses, right? Downsizing, so you don't got to take care of personal expenses, right?
Right. And that's where I come in. That's what I'm saying. I'm here for the artist. It costs me money to go to fanfare, to go to Memorial Day. It costs a lot of money for me, you know, but that's what I want to do for the artist because I believe in the music. I believe in the movement. I
Yeah,
believe in helping others. What manner of a man would I be if I didn't try to make this world a better place?
for sure.
So let me help the artist is all I'm saying. And for you guys that are listening, buy the music, go to the shows, buy the merch. That's the best thing you can possibly do to help the artist. If you want to use Spotify, that's fine. I'm just telling you, you're not helping the artist if you do that. You're helping Spotify. You want to help the artist, go to the shows, buy their merch, buy the CD from them, buy the music from them, go to their website, buy it from them. I guarantee you they'll accept that money. It'll be a lot better for them because it takes if they stream one song for $1,000 times in 1 month, they get like $3. That's it. And if one song, like if you're Me Voy a Kansas City, if you get 999 streams in the month of March today, you only get 999 and you need 1,000 to get your $3 or $30. And you don't get that last 1,000 hit, you don't get jack.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you start all over. And how is that fair? See what I'm saying? So now, let's do better. Let's do better to our Tejano artists. Let's treat them right because they're putting in their hard work and they're putting in their effort. And I appreciate what you do. There's another good group from West Texas, Grupo Entrego. Check them out. What's up, AP? You're doing awesome, bro.
Thank you, bro, man. Thank you.
Yeah, they got a new song that's coming out with my girl Jenny B, and I can't wait to hear it. They're doing awesome things, and I really do appreciate their hard work and effort. I can't wait till they put out some music and put on a good show. Hey, if you need somebody to do the music video, I'm not the guy. No, just kidding. I'll help out as much as I can. Just reach out, man. I'm here for you. But no, man, it's really, really good. Hey, we've come to the part of the show, man, where you get to say your shout outs, your thank yous, and everything else, man. It's just you by yourself, brother. I'm going to go ahead and bail out. All right.
All right. Well, once again, man, thank you to everybody that's been supportive, man, requesting Anthony Patterson music, man, and to everybody that helps, right? My family, my wife, that's always supportive, that has to hear me talk in the living room for an hour, man. I'm gonna big shout out to everybody, man, to Eddie, Mario, the producers, man, everybody the podcasters, the TikTok DJ, everybody that supports me, man. I appreciate it all. To all my family and friends, man. Much love.
Where can I go to get your information?
Yeah, you can find me on Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Prime. My bad. Nobody, but I'm pretty easy to find, man. Anthony Patterson on Facebook, Anthony Patterson 771 on TikTok. Pretty easy to find. So.
Yeah, definitely. He needs a website is what he needs.
It's coming.
Yeah, no problem, brother. Man, Anthony, thank you so very much for
having me, man.
Today. I want to apologize for having to reschedule because yesterday was is a tough day for me, and and I had to I don't live in San Antonio. I live here in San Angelo, so I had to drive down there, and it was really tough. It was a tough day for me. But I really do appreciate you allowing me to reschedule today's interview. And
not to cut you up, but the condolences to the Gatsa family, for David Gatsa's family, man, for their loss as well, man. It's tragic, and it's just, man, it's horrible news, man.
Yeah, it's really tough, especially when you lose a son. It's he was having problems before, but now it's just it's not cool. I mean, losing anyone is not an easy thing. I want to remind you that if you do lose a family member or a friend or anything else, we have the adage, that time will heal your wounds. It's not time that heals the wound. It's not. It takes love. Love is what heals the wound. So don't surround yourself with people that love you and share that love. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad, and it's okay to laugh. It's okay to enjoy yourself. It's okay to move on. That's what they want. The ceremony, the funerals and everything else, that's for the people that stay behind, and it hurts because we love. That's why it hurts. But, it takes love to overcome these things. And so,
sure.
Just especially in this day and age, we need to be human with each other. We need to be kind to each other. That's what we need to do. Orlando says, rest in peace, Johnny Martinez. Yeah, Orlando, I saw him there at the service yesterday. Yeah, definitely. Johnny was a great guy. I've known him for a long time, and we had loads of laughs and everything else. And, it was just a hard day. Yeah. But guys, thank you so very much. Anthony, once again, thank you so very much, brother.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me. Once again, thank you for everything you do también. And until next time, Papa, estamos.
Yeah, you bet. If you could stick around just a little bit so we can take on some radio business. Guys, thank you so very much for each and every one of y'all that were here, that stayed with us. And that showed up for today. You know, it's kind of an odd day. I know it is. But anyway, if today was a hard day for you, if you had a bad day today, just remember every day planes take off against the wind. You are loved. You matter. With that, we're going to leave you with the new single from Anthony Patterson, No Digas No. It's a great song. Check it out. Just move the coffee table out of the way so that way you grab your favorite person, get up and dance to this song. It's a great song, and request it at your favorite radio station, like your radio. You know, you can do that. Got it for you. Or you can go out there and buy the song. Buy all of them. Why not? They're only 99 cents a piece, or $1.99 each. It's easy. So with that, we'll leave you here. No Digas No. That is the one and only Anthony Patterson right there. I am Indio right here on Cuvo Radio. Hasta luego.
No me digas no, porque extraño tus besos, extraño tus labios y tu modo de ser. Confiésalo, lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no, estoy atento a tu amor, no lo voy a negar. Y sé que tú también lo desesperas ya por besarme, lo desesperas ya por besarme. Acepta lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no. Ay, no me digas no, chiquita. Put away, baby. No me digas no, porque extraño tus besos, extraño tus labios y tu modo de ser. Confiésalo, lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no, estoy atento a tu amor, no lo voy a negar. Y sé que tú también lo desesperas ya por besarme, lo desesperas ya por besarme. Acepta lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no. Acepta lo que sientes por mí, que yo también lo haré, que yo también lo haré. No más no digas no.